Hello, Bookies. It's been a minute. Honestly, life has been very stressful and very overwhelming. It has. I'm sure it is for a lot of us right now. However, I need to get up and do something. So tonight, I am choosing to go to get dinner and drinks with one of my girlfriends. I have not really seen her in a minute. I saw her really quickly a week ago, but I need to catch up with her as well as just getting myself out the house. So putting on some jewelry. I did my hair today. Finally, it had been a minute since I actually did my hair. I haven't been to the gym in weeks. And y'all know me. Y'all know that that's really not the usual for me. I be at the gym, okay? It could be a lot of things happening in life, and I'ma still be at that gym. But it's just, life has been very chaotic. I literally took Moon for a walk outside, and I just said I need to get into a better headspace. So I'm really happy that I'm getting myself out the house. I was getting things done today other than my hair. I was doing laundry. I did a little bit of cleaning. I read my book. So I'm feeling good about that. And that's the only reason I'm just like, yeah, you can get out the house. Sometimes I always put all these things in front of me like, you need to clean, you need to do this, you need to do that. And just, girl, just get out the house and go get dinner with your girlfriend. I'm gonna put on these shoes. They're from ASOS. I recently got them because I realized I didn't have any sandals. And then I'm gonna put my Fenty in my bag. This pink color, I think that would be really cute. And then I'm gonna spray myself real quick before I run to the car. This is K.I. This is Bougie Marshmallow. She smells delicious. I feel like I just smell like candy, and I like that for me right now. I need something to keep these spirits lifted. And then I'm also gonna spray Good Girl. This is one of my favorite ones. We're gonna spray her. I love that. I like to smell good. I don't care wherever I'm going. Something. I need something on me, okay? But yeah, these two, they go together real bad. And let's go to the car so I'm not terribly late. I'm already running late. It's so bad. We are at dinner. The light went out on us. I don't know what's wrong. We're at Madre's. It's in downtown Raleigh. I haven't been here before. I don't think Drew's been here before. But we wanted to get out and have some drinks. And so far, they taste really good. She got an espresso martini and I'm ordering one right now. So yeah, we're waiting on food. We have cauliflower, rainbow carrots, and then we're splitting a ribeye. I think we're gonna get good, and then we have bread. Fancy, and we'll see where the night takes us. Good morning and happy Sunday fun day. I'm about to head out and go to a coffee shop as well as going to finally get some food. Because, I need something. I haven't gone to this coffee shop, and it's one of my favorites in a while because I have my Nespresso now, and so I've been making my coffee inside, not spending as much money on coffee, but I do miss the atmosphere of just being in a coffee shop. Also, these are my new Free People pants. They're so fun. I love the color. I like that they're loose, and I like that it's just another option instead of jeans. I'm really getting tired of jeans. I'm just not a jean person. When I was growing up, dresses, skirts, and I slowly got out of that, and now I'm kind of going back towards I love a dress, I love a skirt, especially a midi skirt, but I found these in Free People and I fell in love. I also ordered them in pink. Y'all know me. But this is my new computer bag that I've been using since I gotten back from London and Paris. I never was a Longchamp bag person, and then when I was at work, they gave me a fat developer machine. My computer is so thick. It is so thick. Trying to find a bag that fits her is the most difficult thing in the world. And then finally, the Longchamp fit everything that I needed. So I said, we're just gonna stick beside her. Anyways, I'm really, really hungry. We're about to head out and go to the coffee shop. So let's go. And I have food that's already on my mind. I want a salmon focaccia sandwich. Real bad. I've been really getting out the house and I'm very proud of myself. I made it to the coffee shop and all of my food is here. I actually did not get the focaccia sandwich. I got their chicken Caesar salad wrap, and then this is their lemon meringue latte. I've never had it before. However, I wanted to try something other than what I usually get because that's been a theme for me, trying to challenge myself to get something different. I also got a sweet treat. I don't know if it would be considered sweet, but it's a treat for me. It's their ube financier. I think that's what it's called. It's really good. And then this is the chicken Caesar salad wrap, which is still really good. They rotate their menu, and honestly, I'm just looking for the spring, or no, not the spring menu, the summer menu, because the summer menu last year, it had an ube latte, and that's That is my ultimate favorite. But we're gonna get started. I wanted to come to a coffee shop just because I needed a change of scenery. I come here pretty often, but lately I've just been in my house and just going through the motions. And so, Mira, get out the house, go to a coffee shop, and now we're here. My food was amazing. I have so many tasks to work on as we go into June, which the theme of the month is going to be the big leap. The big leap is really about focusing my energy. I find that this year I've made a lot of progress in so many different ways, and I'm very proud of myself. However, I do see that I am spread out in a lot of different buckets, and I don't think that's been a bad thing. However, I do think I'm not able to focus my energy really on the things that I know I really want to just jump into because I'm so spread out. And so the other part of therapy is really learning to prioritize and letting go of what I can't do. Last year, I was traveling so much, but also I hit a big crash come fall, and I'm trying to not prevent that, but trying to do something differently. And so this summer, especially this summer, I'm really trying to lean in and focus on 3 specific parts of my life. Those parts are going to be my career, finances, and then also my overall wellness journey. I've been looking into some administrative work for myself. I really want to give myself one day throughout the week to be the administrator of my life, because how else are things going to get done? If we're being honest, that's a part of adulting. So going through emails, re-budgeting, just focusing on the fact that June is an opportunity. The first half of this year has been the first half of this year. I'm very proud of how the first half of this year has gone. However, June is an opportunity to do something differently, also to continue to make progress and also focus my energy. So I'm excited, and I'm going to sit here probably for another 10 minutes and then head back home. I have laundry, cleaning, and a bunch of other stuff to finish, but we're going to go into the week feeling a bit better than I was last week. And honestly, just for me getting out the house for the past couple of days has lifted my spirits. I'm really happy about that. So I'm going to eat the rest of my food, and I'll see you guys later this week. Guess who made it to the gym this morning? Second day this week. I really want to count it as the first day. However, I did show up at the gym on Monday. I actually tried out a new gym. Expensive gyms are not always worth it. I went to that gym and it really gave Clubhouse. I've never been to a Lifetime gym in North Carolina before, and they built an entirely new one. Very fancy, $250. I said they have a pool, they have yoga classes, they have everything. I was being indecisive, so I said, let's go try it out, and I canceled it immediately. Okay, the floors were not giving gym, because I need some type of padding or whatever. But I only tried out a new gym because my other gym was getting really full, and also I just wanted to switch it up for a little bit. I said back to my other gym because this is not going to work for me. And today, Thursday, I showed up for the gym this morning. I did go back to sleep. At first, I went back to sleep and I said, no, Mira, we got to get up. And so, it's just been a good morning so far. I've been listening to Summer Walker over it. I don't know, somebody was playing it and now I said, I got to listen to it. And I don't know, I just been listening to it, and I'm in a good mood this morning. I'm about to make breakfast, the usual turkey bacon. We're going to do some eggs, and then hopefully my avocados are ready, and take my medicine as well. Also, I have a bunch of Nespresso pods that I need to open, so I'm going to do that. I'm just in, better spirits, and I think it's because I showed up this morning for the gym. Now, when I was at the gym, I had upper body, by the way. I did lats, and I also did some bicep work, and I did a 20-minute walk on an incline. I was feeling as though my body was tired. I've been tired for a bit of time now. And let me just give you guys like a physique update. This is where we're at right now. Oh, shaky. First, this is from Honor Active, the top and the bottoms. I also have on one of their sports bras as well. And then because I sweat so bad, I have on this band from Gymshark. I was using these ones from Gym Wrap, which I also love. However, I just like the fact that these go fully around, and they do have them at Gym Wrap as well. I just happen to have on one from Gymshark, and I love them so much. I have it in pink as well, because you already know I'm a pink girl. And then I have on my socks from Features. These socks, I started buying the Feature socks and also the Blega socks when I got really, really into running. I know I was one of those people, I said, y'all spending what on socks? However, they are definitely worth it. And yeah, this is a physique update. I think that my glutes have grown an extreme amount since when I started, because they were not giving this. Also, I have gained about the 7 pounds back, but it doesn't look the same as what it used to because of the muscle that I have on me right now. I definitely want to focus a lot more on my core as well as getting my legs ripped, but that's where we are right now. I am proud of the fact that for most of this year, I've only missed the 2 or 3 weeks that were happening right now, and I've been consistent other than that. And that's the beauty about my routines, is that I can come back to them and I can rebuild them and restructure them, but that foundation is there. So we're gonna get back to it. I have all these Nespresso pods. I didn't realize I ordered so many. I have a goal in mind of my emergency savings and also other savings accounts. Because of that, I really need to watch the eating out as well as how much I drink coffee outside, because it was starting to add up. And I'm not always mad about it, but the thing is, I go to coffee shops and take it to go. If I'm going to a coffee shop, I want to be sitting, I want to be socializing with friends, asking them if they want to go to a coffee shop. That's what makes it worth it. If I'm just always taking it to go, then I can make my Nespresso at home. But I know that regardless of how the rest of the day goes, I showed up today and I went to the gym. I have to remind myself, because I give out a lot of advice about the gym, like, you got it, girl, show up. And this morning I was fully looking at my history in the Ladder app and saying, oh my gosh, I'm not lifting anywhere near that. And I said, Mira, pause. We showed up. When I got to the car, I gave myself a big hug. I don't know. I started doing that a couple years ago, just giving myself a big hug after a workout, because I did it. I showed up, and that's what matters. So let me unpack this, like I said, and I'll talk to you guys a little later this week. Second coffee shop of the week. I'm about to meet my friend there. I just need to make sure Mooney has some treats out, but work has been stressful this week. It has. I said we need to get up out this house and go to a coffee shop, sit there and do some work. Also, look at my flowers. Aren't they too cute? Oh my gosh. And they're perfect because I received some great news this week. So I'm really happy about it. And I'm excited. I am trying to perk up more that it is Friday. We're going to perk up, go to this coffee shop, get some work done. I didn't make it to the gym this morning. That's okay. I was able to catch up with a friend last night, and I carry around nail filers everywhere. I don't know about other people, but that's just one of my things. Mooney, go to bed. Go to bed. Let me go meet Kadam at this coffee shop, because Mooney's not gonna try me today. He's already tried me this morning. I'm gonna go meet my friend at the coffee shop. Sometimes, you need space from your dog. Now you wanna lay down. Oh, child. Gotta stop moving. I'm not gonna record you. We made it to May's Bakery. It's located in Raleigh. I ordered an ube latte to start. Look at how pretty that is. Ube lattes have to be my absolute favorite flavor. It's a ube matcha latte, so I'm very excited about it. I literally wanted to wait to show you guys. And then I ordered a banh mi. Last time I had banh mi was when my flight got delayed / canceled, and I was stuck in Philly for a whole day. And I stayed with my best friend from college, and I ended up spending an entire day just in Philly, just doing stuff. And I entered into this banh mi place and met the owner, and we just sat there and had a whole conversation. And so that was like the last time I had banh mi, but Kadam has had it before. She said that it's really sweet, and it's the special one that they have. So I'm really excited. We're about to work here for probably a couple of hours. Kadam's back. She's gonna say hi.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. No, we're both just working, honestly. I feel like work be stressing us out, so why not go to a bakery and just like sit, or not a yeah, it is a bakery technically, and kind of just like sit, co-work. I want to get out and go co-working more. I think I said that before, like get out of my same environment. Next week we're in the office, so at least I won't be working from home next week. I know, like, I go back and forth with like working from home and wanting to work in the office. I just enjoy flexibility above all, and that's just not up to us sometimes. But we're gonna sit, work, and I'll see you guys later. It is officially Friday and I am off of work. I went from the cafe to Scoop Mooney. I just dropped stuff off at USPS and we're gonna go and head to the dog park. I'm gonna surprise Mooney and take him to the dog park. I have a dog park membership for him, and because of where I live right now, I know I keep fixing my hair because it's just like, it's so big, but we don't go to the dog park nearly as much as we used to, and it's a Friday. I figured Mooney needs to get out the house. I've been so stressed with work and I honestly haven't been walking him as much as I usually do, so I said let's just go to the dog park, and then when I get back we can kind of just chill out for the rest of the night. Does that sound good, Mooney? He's down for whatever. He doesn't care. He doesn't even understand what's happening. Also, when we do go to the dog park, he literally just stands by me. So hopefully today he'll actually play. I didn't grab a book or anything. I do have, of course, my phone, so I could listen to my audiobook of Harry Potter. I'm on the first book right now. I'm on chapter 8, I'm pretty sure. I'm actually enjoying listening to the audiobook. I think because I watch Harry Potter movies so much, and it has been since, I want to say, high school that I last read that books in full. I am guessing as to what the next scene is, but I'm so used to the movies and I haven't read the books in so long that when they're reading extra parts that are not included in the movie, I'm like, I don't remember this. And it's just a lot of fun. I actually think I'm going to listen to all of the books on audio. I think that will be a lot of fun. So we're gonna head to the park. Mooney's gonna go sit in the back. I actually have him a seatbelt, even though sometimes I don't make him wear it because, you know, I'm just a little chicken sometimes and I feel bad. I'm like, oh, I don't want him in a seatbelt. But then when he does something like jump to the front when I'm driving, I be like, seatbelt immediately. Y'all hear how I speak to him sometimes. So anyways, we're gonna head to the park. I'm home and I have tacos. I decided when I was getting tacos that I would not be stressed this weekend. I refuse. The way I've been stressed these past few weeks, honestly, the past month it's been a lot. And I was at the taco spot and just even thinking earlier when my friend asked me what I was doing this weekend, I said, let me go through the list of items that I need to do. And I'm like, are they actually needs? Or Mira, are you just going into your, oh my gosh, there's so much that I need to do. Life is so stressful. I need to be an adult. I need to figure out my life tomorrow. I need to. No. No. I'm not doing it this weekend. I'm not doing it. I don't have validations this weekend. I'm not on call. And it's just going to be a weekend for myself. I'm not going to be stressed this weekend. I refuse. I decided to get the shrimp tacos as well as their birria tacos. And then I'm pretty sure I have rice and beans too. And, oh, that's their small queso? That's really small. Oh, wow. I should have just got the big one. But yeah, I refuse to be stressed this weekend. I got some really good news and I'm really proud of myself. I think that when I am stressed, especially when it pertains to my career and what's going on at work, I really have to remind myself of all the amazing things that I have done with my career so far. 6 years into corporate, Mira. I've been living on my own for 6 years. I'm also contributing to my retirement account, making sure I'm saving, making sure I'm stacking up for an emergency savings. I'm going to trips. I'm traveling to see my friends. I'm going on new adventures, experiencing new things. I'm also showing up for myself. I'm going to therapy. I'm seeing my psychiatrist to make sure mentally I'm also strong and making sure I have the medicine that I need in order to be my best self and be a stable self. I'm doing so much, and when I get so stressed out, when I'm so overwhelmed and it feels like life is just off balance, which it can be sometimes. We've all experienced that. I like to sit and remind myself of all the amazing things that I have done and the fact that I have so many things that I do, and I have so many different passions and hobbies and all these different things that when one thing isn't going the best, like work, that's not my entire personality. That's not the only, I don't make work in my career my entire identity, and I'm very grateful that I don't. I'm like, you're showing up in the gym, you're getting your body back, to where it needs to be to carry you through the things that you need to do. And that's amazing, especially when you are stressed, when you are overwhelmed, you're still showing up. And I have to remind myself that. So I'm glad that I had a bit of a reminder today when I was sitting at the taco shop. These are the burrito tacos. And then, before my glasses slide down off my face, here are the shrimp tacos. Wait, I thought I got 3. Mira, you already have 3 of the quesadillas. It's a lot of food, but I'm going to enjoy myself. These are the shrimp tacos. They're so good. Oh my gosh. And then of course I have the dip for the quesadilla. And then I have a dragon fruit colada. They're frozen, but they weren't frozen when they gave them to me. I had a lot of patience today. They took a while to come out with all of this. However, I said, we're just gonna sit, chill, eat our tacos, catch up on Love Island. Let me know if y'all are watching it. This is a bit of a longer vlog than I intended it to be. Hope y'all are still with me. Hope y'all are still enjoying it. And also, if you need to pick me up yourself, take time to pick yourself up. Take time to remind yourself of all the things. And also, if that's not gonna work, sometimes you just need to sit in it. And that's what I also did this week. However, it's time to stop sitting and get up out of that, because you can't sit in your feelings too long. Too long, and you can't isolate for too long. That's the other thing. That's why I went and got my butt up out of this house and I went to go see my friend at the coffee shop, because I said, I know what it's like to be in isolation, especially when you're going through it. Not all the time. Sometimes, not all the time. Anyways, I actually think that I'm just gonna chill the rest of the weekend. And yeah, see where the weekend takes us, but I think that is where I'm gonna leave us this week. So I hope that you all enjoyed this vlog. Let me know if y'all are watching Love Island and how we feel about it so far. I'm gonna see y'all next week, and I hope that you have a lovely day whenever you're seeing this. Bye, Bookies. Talk to you later.